Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy
Time for
morning,
some morning
Mojo.
mojo.
Yes, it is.
I've got my cup. I'm ready to go.
I've got my cup, and look at my cup.
Look at that.
Can you hear me? Because it just told me my mic was muted.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Wondering what that's all about.
I don't know. I have no idea. Technology has been like a little gray cloud on me lately.
Yeah, same struggle. Our frequency levels are too high for it. We should design our own platform for real.
We'll create a whole new internet.
All right, I'm on to see if we can see who's on. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, happy morning, mamas who are following. If you're following, can you please drop like a thumbs up or a heart, send us some love in the chat box, because we have this new awesome way to simulcast. Am I saying that correctly? To everywhere, but we can't see who's there. And we want to know if you're with us this morning.
Yeah, we would love to know. Just give us a little wave or something.
Drop us some love. Yeah. Give it a minute for some people to hop on.
Yeah. Well, I've been listening to this really interesting book lately called Get Up, and I don't remember the name of the author. I'm terrible about that. But there's a lot of information about like getting up, moving around, and how moving around makes you move around more and have what they call NEAT, which is non-exercise activity. Which is better than exercise activity.
Okay.
And I've got a stat for you today.
I love your stat. Bring it on.
And it doesn't have to do exactly with exercise. It's like peripheral to it. But they're talking about multitasking in what I was listening to yesterday. And multitaskers scored 11% lower than those who weren't multitasking on a comprehension test.
Wow.
But
I multitask like crazy.
Than that is that people who sat near someone who were multitasking scored 17% lower.
So they felt their vibes. They felt their like all the thoughts, all the things.
So it's worse to be near someone multitasking than it is to actually be multitasking.
Well, right now I'm multitasking as I listen to you. We have an ant problem. We are at a hidden away place for a couple days. We needed change of scenery. We're taking the kids skiing, and I woke up to the, what is this, kitchen bar, I guess? Full of ants.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. And they're like the big ones. And I have ant problems at my beach house, but like in the summertime, so I'm like, I don't know what this is all about. So I'm multitasking. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm smashing some ants as I find them and chatting with you.
You know, we get ants every summer at our house, and I spray like different essential oils on them, like lemon and stuff, just to help with that. But then I also do the borax stuff too. But
you know what I do in the summers? I put cotton balls in the corners of my windows, because that's where they like to come in, with peppermint on them, and it deters them from coming in. It's a good little trick.
That is a good trick. Yeah, you don't always have to get chemicals and all kinds of stuff to put in our houses. We can use things that are a little bit more natural and totally.
I brought my diffuser. I'm trying to keep everybody healthy and grounded. We're here with 5 kids. Um, and my child has never skied before, Ava. And this is gonna be funny. It might go on America's Funniest Home Videos. So stay tuned.
I feel her because at my age, I've never skied either. I've had
No,
opportunities to go skiing, but I've always been the one that, no, I'll just sit in the cozy place by the fire and
in
read a
the
book.
lodge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be John's mojo today. But I have 2 boys, Chase and his friend, and they are experienced. And then I have Ava has a set of twins that are friends, her best friends, and they have skied. So Ava's going into an adult lesson this morning because that's all I could fit her in. And she was like, "You're gonna leave me with a bunch of adults?" And I was like, "Yep, and you'll be good."
She'll
The
be fine.
lesson, the lesson is necessary for her. If Ava's not at the barn, like that's her element. So this is very outside, but she wants to try, so let's try.
I
And
applaud
and
her for trying. It's harder the older you get to learn how to do things. So putting it
yeah,
off even longer, it'll be way harder.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
My girlfriend sent me with an extra pair of ski pants because I can't find any of my gear because it's been over a decade since I've gotten in skis, but I've skied as a kid all the way up like through my 20s till I had my kids. So I
Mm.
might surprise them and like just show up on one of the mountains with them. My kids will think that's hysterical. So we'll see.
Yeah, my husband is a skier. He went to college in Vermont. So, like, skiing was a
Mm,
part of just going to college.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's like living in Hawaii and like having surf as one of your classes and electives. Like that'd be awesome.
Yeah. That was his lifestyle. So now he doesn't ski very much at all. And
It's like riding a bike. Once you get back in it, he'll
yeah,
he'll fly.
probably. Yeah. He wants to introduce Jack into the world of ski.
I
I'm
think
going to get
Jack
my
would be
headphones
great.
because I think that my sound is terrible still. I just don't understand what's going on with me.
You don't sound terrible to me. Mamas, if you have just logged on, can you please send us a heart or a thumbs up or a wave hello? We simulcast now, so we're unable to see in our feed who's watching and who's following. So we would love that because we are everywhere. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Um, I'm running out of what kind of platforms there are, but there are many.
There are many, and we are all over the place. Let's see if this works. Rolling old school.
Old school works. I like old school.
No, it's not working.
Sound the same.
They don't even work. What is going
I,
on with me? I
well,
don't know.
I probably don't sound as loud because I'm in this. I got these like 20-foot ceilings, and I'm not talking very loud. My dogs aren't even up yet. That's a shocker.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny when adjusting to new environments. Like my husband, my daughter, and I got here earlier than everybody else because all of the other kids were on an actual ski trip. And the dogs were like, okay, okay, like checking out the place. And then my husband left to go pick up the other 4 kids. And Walter, my black and white pit bull, sat by the door and shook.
Oh.
Like, I'm out. I'm ready. I want to go with him. And Matilda, my loyal, lovely little pain in the butt, she just snuggled right up on the couch and went to sleep. And she's usually like my nervous Nelly, and he's usually like just melts in, but this is a new environment. We've never been here before.
Yeah, that would be tough for dogs.
And the hustle to like get into a place. See, we've been fortunate with having we have a tiny little beach condo and everything's there, right? Like our sheets we have clothes, we have towels, and to have to come and like bring all of that and make the beds and do all the things. I was like, oh man, I didn't realize how good I had it. But once we were set up, like it just feels good to be here. But let me show you something that's a little creepy, and I think it's why my dogs are so creeped out. So you know how some Pocono houses, well, at least the ones I've used to always stay in, are like raised up on like a deck, and then you're kind of seeing
Mm.
out. This one's not. So we're right like on the floor. So every single window has no window coverings and it goes down to like, I don't know. Okay. And
That's pretty low.
they're everywhere. So
You
I
get
was like,
full view.
full view. I'm like, don't keep the lights on. People can see in. I don't know where we are. We're in the middle of nowhere. But it's also it's fun to experience new things. I'm trying to show you Momma's this light. I don't know how to work anything in here. But look, they have like a pool table, like a random pool
Nice.
table. I know, it's fun, right? The boys were playing last night. Everybody kind of has their own pocket of
I
privacy.
just learned about pool tables the other day, how they were used to be like a lawn game. It was like croquet,
Oh, and then
which is why
I didn't know that.
pool tables have green felt
Mm,
to mimic the grass.
okay.
Crazy
Oh,
fun fact.
learn something new every day. So they basically thought, oh, why don't we pick this up and make it more of like a different
Indoor
kind of
thing,
game?
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Hmm.
I like that. I gotta refill my coffee. So
I
Mama's
always wondered
listening.
why they were green too.
Yeah, this one's like, I don't know, red, orange,
Yeah.
something like that. So I want to know what Mama's thought about our podcast last night, um, our transitioning teenagers, our transitioning kids, like even from 5 to 7 is so different than like 5 to 8, and then there's the preteen, and then there's the teen, and then there's the adult kids. So Mama's out
Yeah.
there like tell us. I want to hear about it. I want your feedback. I want to know if you think we're
Yeah.
cray cray or we're not just the only ones.
We aren't just the only ones. We're all going through it.
Yeah,
Every transition is hard
it
because
is.
dealing with new things is hard.
Yeah,
So,
sure is. Now I cannot hear you. I lost you. Put your headphones back in. Go old school. Nope. Did you mute yourself? Mamas who are listening, please give us some love. Send us a heart. Jump on the chat box. Ask us a question. Ask us like a deep, yummy question. I would love to hear what you're thinking. You are muted. We are having technical difficulties. Please excuse the pause, but sit back, relax, and enjoy Teresa's facial expressions of how in the world this is going to happen. You like my little ballerina cup? Anyone who's watching? Isn't that cute? I happen to be here. Nope, nothing. I think you were shut off. What did we say that's wrong that they shut us down? Well, we will keep this going until we can hear Teresa's beautiful voice again. We can see her hair. I love the beach wave you've got going on, by the way, if you can hear me. The all natural. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's you. I don't know what's going on. Is that what you're saying? Me either. I don't, and it's only Thursday morning. That's okay. We'll give it a minute. Where is Rebecca? She's normally always on. Huh. She's hidden today, or maybe she's sleeping in. Uh, let's see. Instagram isn't doing something. Why can I only see part of what is written? All right. Well, I guess this is the end of our Mama Mojo. I hope you've enjoyed watching the sign language and the technical difficulties. Let's say cheers. And we'll see you back here next Thursday at 5:55 at Harvesting You Live. And make sure to follow our episodes and sign up for our podcast on Spotify, iTunes, all the things. It's too early for me to remember. Just Google us, harvestingyou.com. Bye.